Hey everyone, it's Devin Burke, your sleep coach, and in this video I'm going to share with you 9 things that will help you get your best night's rest. That you want to start to do these things right away. So the first thing you want to start to do if you're having issues either getting or staying asleep is you want to start to get on a consistent schedule. Bedtime and especially wake time. Now this is really hard and a lot of people misunderstand this and miss this step, but it's so critical. Our bodies love routine. So getting on a schedule where you're going to bed at the same time and you're waking up at the same time is super, super important to re-regulate your body's natural body clock or circadian rhythm. Now this does take some discipline. What you can do to make it a little bit easier is setting an alarm, not only just to get up, but also to get in bed. You know, it's very common for us to set an alarm to wake up, but a lot of people don't think about setting an alarm to actually remind them to shut down Netflix, turn off the computer, and literally get themselves in bed. Consistency is key here. The second thing you want to do is create a sleep sanctuary. Now, a sleep sanctuary is cold, between 65 and 70 degrees or 68 degrees. It's dark, maybe with blackout shades, or you can wear an eye mask. It's quiet. Maybe you have a noise canceling machine or a white noise machine, or wear earplugs. It's cold, dark, and quiet. It's also clean. It's clear of clutter. You have fresh bed sheets, you have fresh pillowcases, you have a comfortable mattress, and comfortable pillows. That is a sleep sanctuary. Your sleep environment is really critical to how much REM and deep sleep you get. So you might be sleeping, you think you might be sleeping pretty good, but if you're waking up not refreshed, chances are you're not getting into those deeper stages of sleep, the REM sleep and the deep sleep, which is probably linked to your sleep environment. Now, the next thing you want to focus on is what I call a PM ritual. Now, this is critical. Creating a ritual around getting yourself into a state to be able to fall asleep. Now, what does that mean? That means doing something relaxing. It could be reading, it could be taking a shower, it could be stretching, it could be meditating, it could be making love to your partner. Something that's going to relax you. You want to do it consistently, and you want to create a ritual around it. Something that you do every night. Maybe you make some tea, you take a hot shower, you do some stretching, and then you get into bed. I mean, something that allows the space between your day and the bedroom and your bed really, really, really important. Another thing you want to watch out for is getting enough sun. Now, a lot of times, depending on where you live, this might be challenging, and depending on your schedule, it also might be challenging, but getting about 15 minutes, studies show that getting about 15 minutes of sunlight first thing in the morning is really critical to keep your body consistent, to keep your circadian rhythm, that clock, balanced. Now again, if you live up north where it's, I'm down here in South Florida, so we get the sun a little bit longer, but if you live up somewhere where it's dark and you're waking up and you're having to go to work and then you're coming home from work and it's dark, you want to consider maybe investing in some sort of natural light therapy. There's light boxes, they make these cool little glasses that you could wear that give you light stimulation. But our bodies are designed to see the light, and we need that. So ideally it's from the sun, but that's really, really important to keep your circadian clock balanced and in sync, is getting that sun first thing in the morning. Now, a few things to avoid. Stimulants. This is a big one. You might not realize that you are consuming a lot of caffeine in the form of soda or coffee or energy drinks, or literally, or always getting stimulated, right? From the food we eat, the drinks that are available. So cutting back on the amount of stimulants that you have in your diet, specifically caffeine, will make a world of difference for sleep quality. Alcohol is another big one. A lot of people use alcohol as a sleep aid. And to be honest, alcohol will make you feel tired, but it disturbs quality of sleep. So you wake up and maybe you're not as rested because you're not getting into those deeper levels of REM and deep sleep, because alcohol disrupts that. Another thing you want to avoid is eating late at night. Now this is very common, and I've done a lot of tests with my patients and my clients and with myself, eating too close to bedtime destroys the quality of your sleep. Why is that? Because it takes a lot of energy to digest food, and during the night, that energy is supposed to be used to repair our cells, to reboost our immune system. So if you have a bunch of food in your stomach, all that energy is getting diverted to digest the food that you consumed, and it disrupts your circadian rhythm. It doesn't allow you to get into the deeper levels of sleep, and then you wake up not feeling restored, not feeling rested. If you're taking naps, napping after 3 p.m. can disrupt your circadian rhythm. I'm a big fan of naps, but if you have challenges with your sleep, you want to avoid naps because naps reduce what's called sleep pressure. So there's this neurochemical that builds up in our brain called adenosine throughout the day. It builds sleep pressure. And when we nap, we release a little bit of that pressure. So again, for somebody who doesn't have challenges with sleep, which probably isn't you because you're watching this video, naps are great. A 20-minute nap can restore you, make you feel energized and refreshed. But for people that have issues with sleep, napping, it's not a good idea, especially after 3 p.m. The last thing I want to share with you guys is really, it's around practicing calm. Now, the number one reason why most people experience sleepless nights is stress and anxiety, which then can become stress and anxiety about sleep, which is insomnia. But having a way to master stress, not just manage it, master it, which is when you understand it and you're consistently applying a technique or using tools to release stress, is so critical. I mean, we live in a very stressful time. We live in a stressful world. Stress isn't going away. So we gotta learn better ways of mastering our stress. Now, I have a lot of videos on my channel with a lot of different techniques and tools for how to do that. So I'm not gonna get into the specifics of how to do that in this video, but if you're interested in that, go ahead and just look at my channel for stress mastery techniques. And there's gonna be a ton of videos with a lot of different tools and techniques that you can implement to help you create more of a sense of calm. Because at the end of the day, that's what really allows us to naturally fall asleep, is having that sense of calm at night, which allows our body to naturally do what it's designed to do, which is sleep. Hey, if you found this video useful, please share it with somebody that you think might need to hear it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I will see you in the next one.